Hello and welcome to all of you once again in learning classes Bluebells Academy Tajpur Bahraich. So I am here going to chat with Abhayraj Maurya. I want to know about him. Okay, actually he is the one of the brightest student of Bluebells Academy. So let's share his experience. Okay. So what's your name and where do you belong to?
Myself Abhayraj and I belongs to Karadia and I am studying in class 7th in Bluewell's Evergreen Academy Tajpur.
Okay. So what do you think? What is your experience about Bluebells Academy?
I think Bluewell's Academy is one of the best academy in this area, and in this rural area you will find only one school of CBSC pattern in English medium.
Okay. So I want to know what is your experience about your parents.
I think my parents is the best parent in the whole world, and uh, he always used to help me in studying and supports me to do anything extraordinary.
Okay, very nice. And your mother? What is your experience about your mother?
I think my mother is the best mother in this whole world, and if there is goddess on earth, that is my mother for me.
Okay. So everybody has any type of goal. Okay. So do you have any type of goal in your life?
Yes, of course, I have a goal. I want to be an IAS officer in my life.
Okay. So do you want to be an IS officer? So I think being an IS is it's a very tough job. Okay. So what are you doing for being an IS officer?
For becoming an IAS officer is very hard work, and for becoming an IAS officer, I get up at 5 a.m. and study till 5 to 6 a.m. Then after I get ready for going to school, and when I reach to school I study very hard. Then after when I come back to home,
How many classes do you attend there?
I attend 7 or 8 classes there.
And how is the study going on of your school?
My school's study is going very well, and after attending all the classes.
Who is your class teacher?
My class teacher is Mr. MK sir.
Okay. And next, what is the next bell after English?
After English, next bell is math.
Who teaches you math?
Mr. Anil sir teaches me math
Math.
and to all students.
So what do you think about Anil sir?
Anil sir is the best teacher, and he also teaches me tuition at my home. He teaches me science and maths at home, and he teaches very well because he is a very experienced teacher.
And I think he is an all-rounder person.
Yes, sir.
He can teach us
All the subjects.
all subjects. Okay, very nice. So I want to know about your hobbies. What is your hobbies?
My hobbies are playing game and learning English.
What type of game do you like to prefer?
I like to prefer indoor games like Ludo, Snake, and Leaders.
Okay, in your cell phone.
Yes, sir. In cell phone.
Using cell phone for game, that is not good. Okay.
Yes, sir.
If you really want to enjoy your life, if you really want to play some type of game,
Yes, sir.
you should play it out your as much as possible.
Yes, sir.
Outdoor games.
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
that is beneficial for your health.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
So one more question I want
Sir?
to ask you, that why do you want to be an IS officer? There are so many jobs you can prefer. Okay.
I want to be an IS officer because this is a very big job in India, and if you will become an IS officer, you have all the develop of your cities on your hand.
Hmm.
And if you become an IS officer, you will able to help anyone and to the poor person.
Poor person.
Yes, sir.
So how it is possible to help the poor person?
It is possible because if you become an IS officer, you will have so much money, so you will help them by giving them money.
Oh, only money. So for money, you may be a businessman.
No, I want to be an IS officer for power also.
Power also.
Yes, sir.
If
for
you
helping
really
poor
want to
people.
help the person, poor person, any type of person,
Yes, sir.
the needy person.
Yes, sir.
So power and money does matter.
Yes, sir.
Okay, if you don't have power, so money doesn't matter.
Yes, sir.
You know, this is the time of BJP rules.
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
so here in the against of BJP, there are so many powerful men.
Yes, sir.
Powerful men, not you can say a rich person,
Yes, sir.
but they don't have powers.
Yes, sir.
So what money all about if they don't have power?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So after that, I would like to ask you, who, what the other person think about you?
Other person, my parents think that I'm a careful son since my childhood, and my teachers think that I'm a quick learner, and my friends think that I'm a helping nature person.
Okay. If I would like to ask you that, what one motto would you like to give to the people? So what should be your motto?
My motto is that we should never tell a lie, because telling a lie is very harmful.
Okay. So did you celebrate Diwali yesterday?
Yes, of course, I have celebrated Diwali yesterday.
How did you celebrate it?
I celebrated by exploding crackers and many other activities.
You know very well that crackers are very harmful, and you want to be an IS officer.
Yes, sir.
So it is good or bad?
It is bad, but for fun's sake, I have used it.
I have used it.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, and have you helped any poor person uh, in your neighborhood?
Yes, of course. I have given so many people's sweets and money.
And have you wished to your friends
Yes, of course. I have wished my friend.
Diwali?
Yes, sir, Diwali.
Okay. As well as I want to know, as your real aim is to become an
An
IS
IS.
officer. So I want to know your hobbies. Sorry, your daily routine.
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
because our daily routine does matter
Yes, sir.
in being a successful person.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes,
if
sir.
your daily routine is good, then uh, you can achieve your goal.
Yes,
If your
sir.
daily routine is not good, so that's why I want to know your daily routine.
First of all, you have to study near about 6 to 8 hours with your full mind. And if you don't want to study, then you can play any game. But if you will not study with mind, then if you are sitting and uh, then you are
Wasting your time.
wasting your time, and then you are not able to become successful person.
Okay,
So,
it means and one thing I would like to suggest you, if you really want to become a successful person, you just try to watch the videos
yes, sir.
and the experience of that person who have become an IS officer, who have shared their experience on YouTube channels. So whenever you try to see any type of videos on YouTube channel, so you just see to such a type of videos. Okay. So I would like to ask you another question. Are you ready for that?
Yes,
Do you believe in God?
I believe in God.
Do you believe in God?
Yes, of course, I believe in God.
So who are you devotee about?
I am devotee about Lord Rama.
Lord Ram.
Yes, sir.
So why are you devotee about Lord Ram?
I am devotee about Lord Ram because he was a very truthful person, and I got so many experience about him.
Okay, means Lord Ram.
Yes, sir.
The world knows the name of him. Okay. So have you ever gone to Ayodhya?
Yes, of course, I have gone 2 times Ayodhya. Full family.
With your full family.
Yes, sir.
Okay. How many members are there in your family?
There are 4 members in my family. I and my mother, father, and my sister.
My sister. I think your sister had got married.
Yes, sir.
Okay, and there are three member in your family: you, your mother, and father. Okay, it sounds good. You have a small family. So after that, I would like to know about your other experiences, like your leader. Okay, what leader do you like the most?
I like present Prime Minister Narendra Modi the most.
Why do you like Narendra Modi the most?
I like Narendra Modi the most because when he had become a Prime Minister of India, the bliss of India are developing day by day.
Villages.
Yes, sir.
And only you have seen only villages are development. What do you think about the whole country?
I have seen cities are well developed before, but villages are not developed. So I think this is the best work is done by Prime Minister of India, that he has main focus on villages.
What is your experience about UP?
My experience about UP is that the village is not developing, but our present government is doing very well work.
So before some time you were saying that after coming of Modi ji, villages have developed.
Villages had developed was, but it developed only 30 to 60%.
60 to
30
30
to
to 60%.
yes, sir.
Okay. So what would you do if you was CM of UP? What would you do, and what would you try to improve in the villages or cities?
If I were the CM of UP, I would like to remove all the corrupt officers, and I will appoint the good officers who don't take corruption.
Don't take bribe.
Don't take bribes. Sorry.
Okay, okay. It sounds good that your thoughts are very good, and you are answering my question very nicely. So after that, I would like to ask you. So it is your personal wish that you want to be an IAS officer, or your father insists you to become an IAS officer?
No, this is my personal goal that I want to be an IS officer.
Nobody insists you.
No, sir.
Okay, okay. It sounds good that. So now I would like to ask you about the question from your subjects. Are you ready for that?
Yes, of course. I'm ready for that.
Okay. What would you say about your Hindi subject? Is it your strongest weapon or weakest?
No, this is not very strong, and it is strong, but not very much as other subjects.
Okay. So what subject do you like the most?
I like English subject the most.
Why do you like the English subject?
I like English subject the most because this is because I was studying English since my childhood.
Okay.
sir.
Means you are interested.
Yes,
You
sir.
are
I'm interested in English.
subject. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So what do you say about math?
I think maths is also a strong subject of me.
Okay, your strong subject.
Yes, sir.
So and science
Science is also a strong subject.
means if anybody wants to ask you question in any subject,
Yes, sir.
are you able to answer them all
Yes, of course. According to my class.
according to your class?
Yes, sir.
So according to your class, may I ask you some questions in English grammar?
Yes, of course.
Okay. So what do you think about tense? Give me about the tense. So will you please tell me?
Yes. Yes, of course. I would like to tell you about the tense. There are three parts of tense: present tense and past tense and future tense. Every tense have four types. Present tense, yeah, four parts. Present tense, present indefinite and present continuous, present perfect and present perfect continuous tense. And past tense, past indefinite and past continuous, past perfect tense and past perfect continuous. And future indefinite tense, future perfect tense, future continuous tense, and future perfect continuous tense.
What is the pattern of future perfect tense?
Future perfect tense, subject plus will, shall and plus have plus verb first plus object.
What third form?
Yeah, verb third form. Yes.
And present continuous?
Present continuous, subject plus ismr plus not, no, sorry, affirmative or negative.
I'm affirmative.
Affirmative, subject plus ismr plus verb first plus ing plus object.
Object.
Yeah.
Okay. And past perfect?
Past perfect, subject plus had plus verb third plus object.
Do you have knowledge of nouns?
Yes, of course.
Please tell me.
Naming words are called noun, and there are
Is there any other explanation about noun?
noun. Name of any person, place, or thing is known as noun.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So will you please tell me about
There are five parts of noun: common noun, proper noun, and material noun, and abstract noun.
and collective noun?
Collective noun. Yes, sir.
Five parts, and you
Yes,
have
sir.
told only four. Okay.
Sorry.
So will you please tell me about proper noun?
Proper noun means particular name of any person, place, or thing.
Very nice, very nice. So
Yes, sir.
material noun.
Material noun: the name of any matter is known as material noun.
And what do you think of proper noun?
Yes, sir.
Okay, it sounds good that you are giving your answer properly.
Yes, sir.
And after that, I would like to ask you about adjective.
Yes, sir.
What do you know about adjective?
Adjective is the words which tells us the qualities of noun or pronoun.
Noun or
Pronoun.
like that?
Like that, he is a good boy. Means that it is telling the qualities of he. Means that is he is a pronoun. Yes.
Noun or pronouns qualities.
Yes, sir.
Okay. May I ask you some question in science?
Yes, of course.
Science. So, have you ever done listen the name of heart?
Yes, of
What
course.
is the function of heart?
Function of heart is to pump bloods in our whole body.
Whole body.
Yes, sir.
And kidney?
Kidney is secretes urine.
Okay.
Yes, sir. And
And
waste materials.
liver?
And liver is the digestive part of our body.
What is the function of digestive parts?
uh, Function of digestive parts: our digestive parts start from our mouth and ends through our anus.
Okay, okay. So, what do you think? How when we breathe,
Yes, sir.
what type of gases we breathe and in and out?
We breathe in oxygen and we out carbon dioxide.
So, how many percentage of oxygen in the atmosphere?
There are 21 percentage of oxygen in
And
our
carbon
atmosphere.
dioxide?
Near about 78 percentage.
Carbon dioxide?
No, sir. 0.02%.
Three. I
Yes, sir.
think three.
Three. Yes, sir.
Okay. It sounds good that you are giving your science is not my personal subject, but as you were saying that my every subject is strong, that's why I have asked you such a type of questions. Okay. So may I ask you some questions in history?
Yes, of course.
So what do you know about the Mughal rule?
In Mughal rule, there are five people whose name is Akbar, Shahjahan, and three whatever I had forgotten.
Okay, okay. So what do you know about Akbar? Do you know something about Akbar? Akbar or Shahjahan?
So, sir, I have not.
You don't know, but you need to read it. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Because as you know that you want to be an IAS officer, so it is most important to you. Okay. Do you believe in God?
Yes, sir.
Any type of God or goddess? And God pleased with you and want to give you two wishes.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So what that two wishes would you like to prefer to ask her or him? Okay. You may, I have mentioned both God and goddess.
If goddess want to give me any wish, then I was first wish was that I want to become an IS officer and become a successful person.
You will not and second,
Second is become a successful person.
you don't like to ask anything about your parents.
Yes, if I become a successful person, then I will give them all the type of facilities to my parents
So there is no need to ask anything
about
with
them.
with God or goddess.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So who is your what are you devotee about?
I am devotee about Lord Ram.
Lord Ram.
Yes, sir.
So why are you devotee of Lord Ram?
I am devotee about Lord Ram because he is a truthful person.
Truthful person.
Yes, sir.
So do you know anything about Lord Ram? What is the name of his father, mother, and where did he live?
I think his father name is Janak,
King Dasarath.
King Dasrath, sorry, and he lives in Ayodhya.
Ayodhya.
Sir.
Have you ever gone to Ayodhya?
Yes, of course.
How many times?
I have gone 2 times Ayodhya
With whom?
with my full family.
With your full family.
Yes, sir.
So, what is your experience about Ayodhya? How did you find Ayodhya?
I have find that there was uh, there is no garbage on the roads of Ayodhya, and the water of the that river what ever found in Ayodhya, that was very beautiful. That was my experience about that.
If you have got a chance to go abroad, means foreign country, what country would you like to go?
I would like to go England or America.
America.
Yes, sir.
So, why do you want to go to America? If you can go Bangladesh, Pakistan, China, why do you want to go to America?
I want to go to America because the economics of America and technology of America is well developed, and want I learn something about that countries and about the people of that. And there is no need to learn about Pakistan and Bangladesh.
Pakistan. What do you?
I think this is that are not good countries because they always used to fight with India.
Fight with India. Actually, the most you can say he is the biggest enemy of India, and I don't know why he is fighting against India. Okay, Pakistan is our neighbor. He should behave good so that India can help Pakistan. Okay, but he believes in terrifying the people. That's why he send another country terrorist. So many type of terrorists, and that. So after that, I would like to ask you that if you really want to be a successful person, I know very well, and want to be an IAS officer. Suppose that you have done that, you have become an IAS officer, and it is my promise, when you will be an IAS officer, I will call you in Bluebells Academy as a chief guest. It's my promise. Okay, and it's my well wishes with you that you become an IAS officer. Suppose that you have become, so what will be your behavior towards your friends?
My behavior will be good as in my childhood. When I will become an IS officer, I would not have so many times to spend with my friends, but I will, if they have any type of problem, I will always stand to help them.
And what would you say about those friends whom you don't like?
I think the friends whom I have no any friends whom I don't like, but if I, every people have some haters, and if I will, I don't think about those people whom I don't like.
It sounds good that I know there are so many haters, but if you really want to go on your main aim, so don't think about your haters. And one thing I would like to say to you, that any person, the person who are going towards his aim, so there are so many leg pullers. Okay, so I it is my suggestion to you, so you forget about them and get your aim. Okay, so suppose that you are in a party, okay, and there are so many friends, there are your haters, so what would you like to suggest all of them? Okay, is there any suggestion for them?
I would like to suggest them that they should, if they don't have any job, then they should focus on their goal, not on party. Because after becoming a successful person, they can attend all type of parties.
So you don't attend parties? I have seen whenever you go anywhere, you always with your father. Okay, and your father don't allow to go you anywhere alone. So why he is doing so? Why he is not sending you alone?
He don't send me alone because there are so many people whose behavior are not good. So he is saying that if you will go anywhere alone, then you can fall in bad companies.
So I think for being an of IS officer, you will have to go. You will have to go in other places. You will have to studies or hard. You will have to live Okay, okay, you will have to go in other places. So will you carry to your family there?
No, sir. My father will go with me.
Your
He's
father.
saying that.
So then what your mother do alone at home?
My mother is a teacher, so he will get his salary. She's a teacher, sorry.
Okay, okay, she's a teacher.
Yes, sir.
So okay, okay, see, it means she is a government teacher and
Yes, sir.
teaching there.
Yes, sir.
Okay, it sounds good. That one thing I would like to share with you, that all the things which are very beautiful, okay, so those things always restrain us on going to that way. So that just try to keep away such a type of things, okay, if you really want to get success. Okay, so may I ask you some question in GK?
Yes, sir. Yes, of course.
Okay,
Yes, sir.
in GK, so please tell me about the national anthem. Okay, what is the carefulness should we follow while singing national anthem?
While singing national anthem, we should be in attention, and it is of 52 seconds, and we don't have to. Uh, we should don't have to move our body and stand very carefully.
Yes, of course, because it is proud of India. And what do you think about the national flag? How many colors it has? It has.
I think national flag of India is best in whole world, and there are near about four colors in our national flag. Uh, First is orange and white, and there is a Ashok Chakra which is blue in color, and next is green.
But there is three main color.
Yes, sir.
Ashok Chakra is in blue.
Yes, sir.
If there is a question about the color, so you will have to tell three colors.
Yes, sir.
I know there are four colors,
Yes,
but main three colors.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And who is the DM in a present time?
In present time, DM of Bahraich is Dr. Dinesh Chandra.
Dinesh Chandra.
Yes, sir.
And who is the president?
President Draupadi Murmu.
Draupadi Murmu.
Yes.
Do you know anything about Draupadi Murmu?
Yes, sir.
What do you know about him?
He's-
About her? Sorry,
yes.
she is a lady.
Yes, sir. She belongs to Santhal Janjati, and she was born on 1957, and she lives in the forests and become such a and obtain such a big post in India.
Yeah, because many people says that they are backward caste.
Yes, sir.
Okay, they are backward card, and backward cards doesn't goes in our high post. So that's why our PM and I decided that she would be the president of India. And can you tell me who is the national party against BJP?
That is Congress.
Congress. Do you
Yes,
know
sir.
anything about Congress?
No, I don't have any
Do you know
idea.
about Rahul Gandhi?
Yes, of course.
What do you know about him?
He was the president of, oh, sorry, Prime Minister of India.
Rahul Gandhi? No?
I have heard such.
Hmm?
I have heard that he was the Prime
A
Minister.
member of parliament only.
Oh, sorry.
In the
I-
present time, he
yes,
is a
sir.
member of parliament.
Yes, sir.
Mother
Yes, sir.
and Priyanka Gandhi,
Priyanka Gandhi. I
his
think.
sister.
Yes, sir, sister.
So, as I have told you that every part of, don't think that this is the waste type of question. Okay, such a type of question are very important for you. Okay, but what do you think about GK? GK doesn't means that I ask you what is the national anthem, national flower, national peacock. It is basically knowledge. Okay, but if you want to go towards your goal, so that knowledge should be deeply. Okay. So when you will become over 18 and you will become a young person, so what year have you decided to get married?
As I have not decided any year to get married, because after becoming a successful person will be good to get married.
Will you get married or not?
Yes, of course.
So okay, it sounds good that after becoming success you will get married. Okay. And suppose that if you suppose that, yeah, I believe that one day you will get success, and after getting success, what gift would you like to give to Pawan sir as your favorite teacher, Anil sir, and other Maurya sir, Misra sir, and so many other teachers who teaches you? Okay. So suppose that I'm not talking about the gift. Suppose that you are sitting in your chamber after being an IS officer, and any of your teachers reached there for their any type of complaints. So what would be your reaction there?
Uh, when any teacher reached at my chamber, I will stand and give my seat to sit, and ask him what is your complaint. First of all, I would like to solve his problem.
Okay, you will apply your chair for him. It sounds very good. Okay. And that's why all the teachers like you, and I hope you will go according to your teachers, and you will get the aim of your life. ठीक है? One more thing I would like to ask you. Suppose that you have got a four wheeler, okay, and you are going on the highway, and there is any poor person who have got injured in an accident. So at that time, and he have signal you to take him hospital, and his full body is wounded. Okay, blood is raising from his body. So what would you do there at that time?
If I will in a four wheeler, then uh, I will drop him to the hospitals by my car.
But most of the time I used to see the person who always go used to go by four wheeler, they don't look such a type of people. So what do you say to that type of people?
They don't care that how much the life of a person is important. I would like to tell him that they should always try to help the person who is injured or who is not able to do anything.
I have listened that your father was a village headman before 1 or 2 years.
Of course.
So what is your experience about that time when he was a village headman? So how was his life going on?
When he was a blaze headman, his life was going fantastic, and I think he is when he was the headman of the blaze, then in the whole block, his name was first in honesty. He told me that
Okay. So then why in the next election he didn't take part?
he didn't take part in next election because some family issue.
There was some family issue. Okay. And this time I have listened that he is a kotedar.
No, sir, he is not.
Huh?
He is not Kotedar. Kotedar is one another person.
Okay.
There are two Kota, and he used to do some works of Kota right now.
He is helping to
Yes, sir.
village kotedar.
Yes, sir.
Okay, that's also very good. So what is his daily routine? What is the daily routine of your father?
My father's daily routine is that he gets up at 4 a.m. Then after he used to take bath, and after that he do worship of God for some time. Then after he take breakfast, and after that he goes out from home.
So, what one things do you like of your father most? Okay.
I like that he always used to support me in my studying. That I like the most.
What the mottos he used to give you?
He used to tell me that working hard is a if you will work hard, then you will got your aim.
And what was his reaction when any teacher complains against you to your father?
When any teacher complains to my father against me, then he scolds me.
He scolds you.
Yes, sir.
And that time you think that that teacher is very bad.
Yes.
If any teachers complains against you, so that about him you think that he is very bad. Yes, sir. So you don't think that if any teachers complains you, why he complains to you? If you have you ever thought about it?
Yes. Of course. If I have do any mistakes, then the teacher complains against me. After that, I think about him that why had he complained me.
Hmm. Because every teacher of this academy wants you to be an IS. Just think why he had complaints against you. Okay. So another thing I would like to ask you that what is your future plan? Your future plan of being an IS officer. After that, what would be your plan?
My future plan, as you know, that my future plan is that I want to be an IS officer, and I have not planned any other things after becoming an IS officer.
Okay. You will make plan after step by step.
Yes.
Okay, that it is good that many people have planned that I will buy the flat in Mumbai, Kolkata, and such a type of. Okay, but you don't have any future plans like that. Okay, so have you ever gone to Lucknow?
Yes, sir, I have gone to Lucknow.
Where?
Uh, I have gone to a hospital.
Hospital.
Yes, sir.
And zoo?
Yes, of course.
You have gone to the zoo. What is your experience about the zoo?
Uh, about the zoo, that there are so many animals. Whatever I had to see, whatever I get to see.
Hmm.
Yes, sir.
And Lucknow? How did you find Lucknow?
I found that Lucknow is a very good cities, and this is the capital of Uttar Pradesh. But there are some demerits of Lucknow, that there are so many garbage, and some roads are not very developed.
Okay. When did you go to Lucknow?
I had gone to Lucknow uh, last year.
Last year.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So once again, Bluebells is going to Lucknow. Okay, for picnic. So would you like to go there?
Yes, of course. I would like to go
What
there.
was your experience about that picnic when Bluebells had carried away to the children to the zoo?
I think this is the best thing, that if you will bring them to the zoo, then they are able to watch many things there.
Okay. So it was nice to chat with you. There are so many other questions also. So may I ask you some subjectly question with you?
Yes,
Please give me your book. Where is your English book? So here is your book of English subject. Okay, and I want to ask you some questions. I want to know what is your preparation. Okay, this preparation will show that how much you are working hard for your goal. Okay, so here is the first question. Unfortunately, the Sultan was worried There are three options. Okay, employee, father, or brother.
Father.
Father.
Yes, sir.
So what do you know about this Sultan?
I know that this Sultan is very crazy. Is crazy in his head, and always worried about his Sultan, his son.
His son. Okay. Yes. So why he is worried about his son?
He is worried about his son because he was paralyzed in his head.
In his head. His son.
Yes, sir. His son.
Okay. So there is one name in the lesson, Khalil.
Yes, sir.
Who is he and what do you know about him?
Khalil is a medicine man, and he had treated to the Sultan. Oh, sorry, to the prince.
To the prince.
Yes, sir.
So he has treated to the prince.
Yes, sir.
So he got well.
Yes, of course.
And what did Sultan do after that?
After that, Sultan keep him in his
Court.
court. Yes, sir.
Okay, as a medicine man.
Yes, sir, as a medicine man.
Okay. So when he kept him as a medicine man in his court, then what happened there?
Then his he used to suggest to the Sultan in all the matters of politics. Then the Wazir has got angry about this. Then after the Wazir had tried to uh, make him wrong towards the Sultan,
Hmm.
and he has got able to do this.
And I think Sultan has punished him.
Yes, sir.
Punished to Khalil.
Yes, sir.
So why did he punish him?
He punished him that he had not done any wrong work, but Wazir has said him that he has done something wrong.
So what do you think about Wazir?
I think Wazir is not good for Sultan.
So why he was doing such a type of things? Wazir, what he wanted?
He was doing such type of things because Khalil started to advise to the Sultan in all the matters.
Okay. So Sultan and will you please tell me the story of this lesson?
Yes, of course.
Tell me.
In this story, there was a Sultan who was a worried father and who always think about the prince. He was paralyzed about in his head, and so many doctors have treated him, but he don't get well. And there was a Khalil who is the who has a teacher. I don't know the name of that teacher. Sorry, and he was a very experienced teacher, but he said that I don't go there for treating him. So the pupil of that teacher has come to treat him, and he treated, and the Sultan's prince has got well.
Okay.
Yes,
And
sir.
what is the end of this story?
End of this story that the Sultan and the Khalil had got died.
Both.
Yes, of course.
Both got died.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Here is a one question I would like to ask you. How crazy was the Sultan?
The Sultan was crazy in his head.
Why was the Sultan a worried father?
Sultan was a worried father because he thinks about his prince.
What did medicine man advise his pupils? Khalil.
Medicine man advised his people Khalil that you don't have to stay there any moment longer than it is needed.
How did Khalil become the royal medicine man?
Khalil became the royal medicine man after treating the prince of Sultan.
Why was the Wazir jealous of Khalil?
Wazir jealous of Khalil because he used to give advice to the Sultan in politics matter.
How did the Wazir arouse the Sultan against Khalil?
Sorry, I don't know the answer of this question.
What punishment was given to Khalil?
Death punishment has been given to the Khalil.
What was the last wish of Khalil?
Last wish of Khalil is that he has given a book to the Sultan and said to that Read this book.
Okay, okay. So after that, there is a poem.
Yes, sir.
May I ask some question?
Yes, of course.
What did the man say when Lord gave him a job to do?
A man said that I have so many works to do.
Okay. After that, there is a lesson, the dead dreamer.
Yes, sir.
So may I ask you
Yes, of course.
questions from this lesson?
Yes, of course.
Okay. So Devki Nandan Pandey replaced back into garbage, peace, silence.
Go. Sir, repeat the question, please.
Devki Nandan Pandey
Yes, sir.
relapsed back into
Yes, sir.
garage, peace, silence.
Silence.
Silence. The boy was a wonderful teacher, artist, storyteller.
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 Yes, sir.
The river just waved his negatively space. There is a space.
Yes.
Hand, head, nose.
Hand.
The rumor was that the slept somewhere near the there is a space between a
Yes, sir.
temple tank, Bodh Gaya, Maha Gaya,
Both
Konar.
kya?
Bodh Gaya.
Yes, sir.
And there is some other questions. How did one of the urchins stand as the old man out?
The old man urchin stand as odd man out at the temple.
What did the boy want to become?
The boy want to become a storyteller.
What did the people tell about the boy?
People told that he has died. Storyteller died.
Okay. There is next lesson, compensation.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So compensation. Will you please tell me something about this lesson?
Yes, of course.
Please tell me.
There was a man and his wife all living in a house. And the man was a businessman and he has an umbrella. His umbrella has got torn, and he had requested his wife to bring him a new umbrella. And his wife had bring a new umbrella, and he has he has burned it from anywhere. Then his wife got very angry, and he has gone to the office of umbrella and want to and want to get money of umbrella.
Okay, okay. There is some objective type of question.
Yes, sir.
Me Oril was a very space woman, economical, lazy or selfish.
Economical.
Economical. She
Yes.
was talking with there is a space and could hardly get out a word. Anger, wag, raise.
Raise.
Okay. A ring at the bell saved him. It was a space whom they were expecting to dinner. Teacher, friend, doctor.
Friend.
Friend.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Every moment she thought of space, there space, company, garment, insurance, motor.
Insurance.
She went into enormous room and was guided to the concerned authority person or department.
Department.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
There is a space. Women felt her courage, reviving little big voice.
So repeat the question, please.
The
Yes, sir.
After that there is a space.
Yes, sir.
Women felt her courage reviving.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Little big voice.
Wise.
Okay, but you have ticked there little, and that is incorrect.
Yes, sir.
Okay, there is a true and false some questions. True and false. Would you like to answer them all?
Yes, of course.
Me Oril wanted to spend as much as money as possible.
False.
No, it is false.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yes, it is true. Me Oril worked in the war office. Me Oril worked
Yes,
in the
sir.
war office.
Right. True.
Me Oril wanted to destroy the umbrella somehow.
No, sir. False.
Mr. Oril wanted to get the compensation for the damage.
No, sir. False.
No, it should be true.
Uh,
The insurance
me
officer.
or I'll want to. Me or I'll want to the compensation of the umbrella.
Yes, yes. Me Oril lacked confidence at the insurance office.
True.
Actually, when she had gone there,
Yes, sir.
and she was hesitating there.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Me Oril told a false story of chimney fire to the insurance officer.
Yes, sir. True.
Me Oril ordered the umbrella to be recovered in good seal.
Yes, sir. True.
Okay, there is some questions. Would you like to answer them?
Yes, of course.
Why did Oriel insist upon his wife buying him a new umbrella?
Varil insists upon his wife to buying him new umbrella because his old umbrella has got damaged.
Okay, why did me Oriel get angry at Mr. Oriel?
Why did me Oriel angry at Mr. Oriel because he had damaged his old umbrella.
What suggestion did the friend give?
His friend gave the suggestion that you should go in insurance office to get money.
Okay, there is your next chapter, Red Cross.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes, sir.
so Red Cross, would you like to answer from Red Cross?
Yes, of course.
Okay. Dunant was the son of a space businessman, courage rich poor.
Businessman.
No, there is an option courageous businessman has been written there.
Yes, sir.
Dunant was the son of space businessman. Courage
Yes, sir.
rich or poor?
Rich.
Rich. Okay. Dunant leaped out of space and hurried towards Self-Erino. Bed, chair, table.
Bed.
Bed. Yeah, it's correct. Dunant could see space flags flying into the distance. White, red, black.
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 Yes, sir.
Little boys went from door to door begging for food, juice, soup.
Soup.
Soup. Most of the women volunteers were totally untrained, trained, foolish.
Untrained.
Penniless Dunant started to lead a very space.
Yes,
There is
sir.
a life. Okay, miserable, simple, or royal.
Simple.
Simple. Okay. Why had Dunant gone to the Lombardy Plains
Donant had gone to the Lombardy Plains for business project.
for business purpose? Yes, it is right. What did Dunant see from the top of the hill?
Donant saw that there was a crowd of soldiers.
Coming before him.
Yes, sir.
Okay. What was the scene of the battle the next day?
The scene was of battle was very horrifying. That the corpses of horses and men were there.
How many soldiers were killed or wounded in the fighting?
Near about 50,000 of soldiers.
What is about the light of the camera? It is lightning. Okay.
Yes, sir.
What type of problem were faced at Costiglione?
There was a very big problem. There was no more hospitals.
More hospital and so many soldiers and people have got injured.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
And I think Dunant treated the soldiers of enemies also.
Yes, sir. Of course.
Okay, I think it is the story of this. Okay,
Yes, sir.
so its lesson name is Red Cross.
Yes, sir.
So what it is signifying? Why it is the name of Red Cross?
It is a name of Red Cross because it is related to the doctors.
And in any medical store,
Yes, sir.
you can see this cross.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
And that's why this lesson is based on
Red
it.
Cross. Yes,
Okay.
sir.
And this story they totally based upon this flag and Red Cross.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
And after that there is a poem. Okay.
Yes, sir.
There is a poem. What is this life? It's full of care.
Yes.
And there may be some question about it. I don't think there is any questions. No questions. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So next lesson is cause of God.
Yes, sir.
So will you please tell me anything about this lesson?
Yes, of course. There was a family, and he bought a dog, and they are puzzled that what we should keep the name of that dog, and at last he had final that we should keep the name Attila, and he had bought it for that there are so many thieves towards their streets, and so he had bought dog Attila. Yes,
I
sir.
think Attila was a dog.
Yes, sir.
So what do you think about Attila? Attila, was he faithful or not?
Attila was very faithful.
Very faithful.
Yes, sir.
So there is one name, one thief
Yes, sir.
who had come
Yes,
to
sir.
the house.
Yes, sir.
So what did Attila do there?
When he had come to the house, Attila had watched him and go to beside him with friendly, and they twice become friend.
So it was a question, whatever I have asked you,
Yes, sir.
it was a morally question. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So I would like to ask you from the lesson.
Yes,
Are you
sir.
ready for that?
Yes, of course.
Okay. Puppy did not have a very space
Yes, sir.
appearance, aggressive, prepossessing, ugly.
Aggressive.
But you have take the prepossessing. That is incorrect.
Yes, sir.
A variety of people entered the house, windows, gates.
House.
A variety of people entered space of the house every day. House, windows, gates.
Gates.
It should be checked. Attila merely looked in that direction and wagged his tail, ears, tongue.
Tail.
Tail.
Yes, sir.
Tail, because whenever if you see any type of dog,
Yes, sir.
he used to wag its tail.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Ranga lived in a hut space miles from the town. 734.
3 miles.
3 miles.
Yes, sir.
A dog obligingly took away his space and lowered himself, legs, hand, paws.
Legs. Sorry, sir. Paws.
Paws.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. So that is correct. Attila was, it is true and false.
Yes, sir.
Attila was bought to help thieves and robbers. He was bought for
Yes, sir.
thieves and robbers.
Yes, sir. True.
It is true.
Yes.
Attila proved worthy of his name.
Yes, sir. True.
Attila welcomed every visitor to the house.
Yes, sir. True.
Attila brought Ranga into the house.
False.
False. Attila left the house with Ranga.
Yes, sir. True.
Attila followed Ranga because he was a thief.
Yes, sir. True.
Ranga came to win the admiration of everybody in the house.
False.
Okay. What did dog financier promise about the puppy?
Repeat the question, sir, please.
What did dog fancier
Yes, sir.
promise about the puppy when the family had gone to purchase a puppy?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Then the dog fancier had tell something about that puppy.
Yes, sir.
So, do you have knowledge about?
I don't have knowledge about it. Sorry.
He had told that he has the blood of, his forefathers,
Yes, sir.
such type of things.
Yes, sir.
Why was the name Attila chosen for the dog?
Attila name was chosen because there was no any dog is named of Attila.
Okay. Your next lesson is the magic cord.
Yes, sir.
Will you please tell me something about it?
Yes, sir.
Tell me.
There was a carpenter whose name is Rampal, I think, and a priest had come there, and he had said to him, Ram Ram Baba, and he wanted to want a god for praying to the god, and Rampal had given him a cord without taking any money, and he had touched a bed, whatever what is lie on the earth. He touched and say something. After that he went away. When the king came there and he saw that the bed was very beautiful, and he had brought it at home, and he keep it at his chamber, and when he had get slept, that bed was magic, that bed have a magic. So he's
Every night, one of the legs goes
Yes,
out
sir.
and tell something
Yes, sir.
about the kingdom.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So there is some questions
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna ask you.
Yes, of
Okay.
course.
Rampal was a fine teacher, tailor, carpenter.
Carpenter.
Carpenter. Okay. Rampal knew it was because he did good to the farmer king
Sand.
Saint. The chief attendant stole space from the king's office, diamond ring gem.
Diamond.
The space
Yes, sir.
is hand in glove with the treasurer, Saint Gardner King.
Gardener.
Gardner. Means Gardner and treasurer.
Yes,
both
sir.
have done the
Yes, sir.
cheating.
Yes, sir.
Okay. The bed had proved a great blessing, curse, achievement for the king.
Blessing.
Blessing. There is true and false.
Yes, sir.
Rampal took a heavy amount from saint.
Rampal. Yes, sir. False.
False. There is a question. Rampal took a heavy amount from saint.
Yes, sir. False. Because you had not taken any money.
Any money.
Yes, sir.
That's why the saint has blessed him.
Yes, sir.
Okay, and God became the magical.
Magical.
And second, the king impressed by the bed's beauty.
Yes, sir. True.
The chief attendant didn't confess of her guilt.
Sir, repeat.
Chief attendant
Yes, sir.
didn't confess of her guilt. Means he didn't accept his guilt.
Yes, sir. True.
No, it's false.
Sir.
He accepted his guilt.
Yes,
Then
sir.
the king punished him.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. After that, the king got the gold coins recovered.
Yes, sir. True.
In his heart, the king thanked the magic bed.
Yes, sir. True.
The king wanted to coronate the younger prince.
Coronate. False. Yes, sir. True.
No, elder prince. He wanted to coronate the elder prince.
Yes, sir. His wife.
That's why her wife wanted to kill the elder prince.
Yes, sir.
You know.
Yes, sir.
The saint sent bag of gold coins for the carpenter.
Yes, sir. True.
Very true. What did the saint do to the bed?
Saint had wait many days that his magic legs get out and tell something about it.
Saint, not king. What did the saint do to the bed? Saint do to the bed.
Sorry. A saint had blessed to the bed and that become magical.
Yes. Who bought the bed?
King bought the bed.
What happened on the first night?
At the first night, the first legs get out and tell informations about the kingdom.
What news did the first leg bring?
First leg bring news that the kingdom is not running very well.
Okay. What news did the second leg bring?
Second leg bring that treasurer and gardener are hand in glove and they want to thief the diamond from the kingdom.
What news did the third leg bring?
Third leg, sorry, I don't know, sir.
Third leg about the killing of elder prince.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Why did the queen want to kill the elder prince?
Queen want to kill the elder prince because he don't want to become that younger prince become the elder prince become the king.
King.
Yes, sir.
She didn't want that elder prince
Become
the king because he was the son of king's second wife.
Yes, sir.
Okay, that's why she didn't want that elder prince become the king. That's why she wanted to kill
him.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So after that, there is your next lesson in supplementary.
Yes, sir.
Okay, there is a supplementary, and there were 7 or 8 lessons have been taught you, and
Yes,
the
sir.
first lesson in the supplementary, the clever mouse deer,
Yes, sir.
and you know it's a very very funny and
Yes, sir.
interesting lesson.
Yes, sir.
When it has been taught into the class, so many children used to laugh.
Yes, sir.
And I would like to advise to the publisher
Yes, sir.
that such a type of story should be given in the book,
Yes,
so
sir.
that the student read it and enjoy the lessons.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, do you know anything about this lesson?
Sorry, sir. I have forgotten about these lessons in supplementary.
So, may I ask some questions?
Yes, of course.
Okay. Kinku loved space, roots and shoots. Roots, stems, leaves.
Fruits.
Roots. His mother had told him that space
Yes,
is
sir.
always bigger than the body. Brain knows stomach.
Brain.
Brain. Neki had never heard about pudding, fruits, trees.
Pudding.
Space cobra. Sorry, space forgot about Kinku and climb up the tree. Cobra, Neki, lion.
Cobra.
Cobra, but you have ticked the Neki. It is incorrect.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Neki started to wrap the cobra around his legs, waist, neck.
Waist.
Waist, because he thought that it was a belt.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Neki decided not to go after Tikku, Nikku, Kinku.
Kinku.
What is a mouse deer?
Mouse deer was a faithful animal about the size of a mouse.
Okay. What song did Kinku love to sing?
I think this is a poem. I don't know.
He used to say, I am very smart.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
As
No one can catch me.
yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes,
and
sir.
this is the song he used to be sung.
Yes, sir.
Okay. What? How did Kinku trick Neki the first time?
Kinku tricked Neki first time by saying that pudding is a
Very
vest.
tasty thing.
Yes, sir.
That the king didn't want that somebody else taste.
Yes, sir.
Okay, that is. And how did Kinku trick Neki the second time?
Kinku tricked Neki second time by sorry, sir, I have forget it.
Okay. Just let it on. Okay.
Yes, sir.
And after that, and I think you haven't read it
Yes,
by
sir.
now. And after completing this whole book,
Yes,
I
sir.
will test you.
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
after getting it finished.
Yes, sir.
And there is your next book,
Yes, sir.
your grammar.
Yes, sir.
And I think in grammars, most of the things I have asked you.
Yes, sir.
Will you please something about the sentence?
Yes, sir.
Sentence, something about alphabet. What do you know about alphabet? What is the difference between alphabet and
Sen-
uh, letters?
yes. I think alphabet and letters are the same because there are 1 to 26 alphabets in English language, and
How can you? It is the same alphabet A to Z.
yes, sir.
To the whole letters you can say alphabet.
Yes, sir.
And the smallest unit of alphabet is called letter.
Yes, sir.
What do you know about word?
A group of letters is known as word, which make complete sense.
This make complete sense.
Yes, sir.
If you will not add this
Line.
words,
Yes,
so
sir.
it will be incorrect.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And sentence
A group of words which make complete sense is called sentence.
is called sentence.
Yes, sir.
How many types of sentence?
There are mainly 4 types of sentence: assertive, interrogative, and imperative, and exclamatory.
Exclamatory.
Yes, sir.
So will you please tell me an example of imperative?
Imperative. Uh, Please give me some money.
Okay. Imperative.
Yes, sir.
How will you recognize that this is the sentence of imperative?
I will recognize that this sentences is started from verb.
Mostly
Yes, sir.
90%.
Yes, sir.
90% verbs.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
And why I am saying 90%? Because 10% there are. And how will you justify that this is the sentence of interrogative?
So, what is the
In-
sentence?
Interrogative. How will you
Interrogative.
recognize it?
Interrogative sentences start from question words and mostly start from do, did, will, and helping verbs.
How many types of interrogative?
Interrogative are 2 types:
Please tell me.
interrogative simple or interrogative negative. Interrogative plus negative.
No.
Also,
S no
WH
type
type or
question.
S no type questions.
Yes no type questions.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Can you give me any example of yes no type questions?
Yes, sir. Uh, do you take apple?
And WH?
And what type of food do you like the most?
Any example of assertive?
Assertive. He goes to market.
Negative?
Uh, he he doesn't He doesn't want to take food.
Exclamatory.
Exclamatory. Oh, I have lost my money.
Oh,
Yes,
it
sir.
means there should be an exclamation
Mark.
mark.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So after that there is another lesson,
Yes, sir.
and what is the name of nouns?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So there is a sentence,
Yes, sir.
and you will have to find out the nouns
Yes, sir.
words. Okay. I like to read the Times of India.
Times of India.
Times of India.
Yes.
Okay. So Times of India. This is the what type of noun?
This is a proper noun.
Proper noun.
Yes, sir.
War and Peace is a great novel.
Yes, sir. War and Peace.
War and Peace.
Proper noun.
Proper noun.
Sure.
The flood victim received the aid from the Red Cross.
Red Cross.
Red Cross.
Yes, sir.
He is an Indian.
Indian.
Indian. Okay. And after noun I have asked you
Yes, sir.
about noun,
Yes, sir.
and nouns and numbers.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And gender.
Yes, sir.
Will you please something about the gender?
Gender. Uh, in gender, there are 4 types of gender:
Hmm?
masculine gender, feminine gender, and common gender, and neuter gender.
Neutral. What do you know about neutral gender?
In neuter gender, there are lifeless things. In neuter gender,
Neutral gender.
Yes, sir.
Masculine.
Masculine, they are. It denotes about the male things.
Male
Male.
things.
Yes, sir.
And feminine.
It denotes about the female things.
And there is a pronoun after that.
Yes, sir.
So will you please tell me something about personal noun?
Personal noun. Personal noun means there are 3 words. First form. First and second and third person. He. In there are.
He, she, it,
Yes,
I,
sir.
you, they.
Yes, sir.
These are the
Yes, sir.
personal pronoun.
Yes, sir.
And after personal pronoun, there is possessive pronoun.
Yes, sir.
What do you know about possessive pronoun?
Possessive pronoun. They are the he, she. Sorry. My. It should be my or mine's and her, hers, and his.
If so, the pronunciation of possessive,
Yes,
you
sir.
can say possessive and possessive. Both is correct.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
And after that, demonstrative pronoun.
Yes, sir.
What do you know about demonstrative pronoun?
In demonstrative pronoun, they mostly use this, that, these, those.
These, those.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And reflexive pronoun.
Reflexive pronoun. There are ourselves as himself or themselves,
Very good. Very
yourself.
good. Very good. Interrogative pronouns.
Interrogative pronoun. In interrogative pronoun, question words are found.
Okay. Okay. Like that.
Like that, what, who, when, how.
Hmm. And distributive pronoun.
It tells about the distribution of anything, of any sentences,
Like that.
that each, every.
Either, neither.
Yes, sir.
Hmm?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. And indefinite pronoun.
Indefinite pronoun means it comes many, several, and
Somebody. Everything.
somebody. Yes, sir. Nobody, everything.
Relative pronoun.
Relative pronoun. It relates to sentences.
Like that.
Like that, I know who is he.
Okay. Okay. It means this lesson is ready.
Yes, sir.
And finite and non-finite. Do you know anything about it? Do you know anything verb? Verb.
Verbs.
Hmm.
Action word is called verb.
Action is
Yes,
like
sir.
that.
Like that, playing, running, walking, all the things are action.
And in how many parts it has been divided?
Verb. It has been divided in 5 parts.
Verb.
Sorry for that is a form, first form and second form, third
I'm
form.
not asking about the form.
Yes, sir.
I'm talking about the main verb and
A helping verb. Yes, sir.
And there is a main verb.
At 2
It
parts.
has 2 parts.
Transitive and intransitive verb.
Transitive and
Intransitive
intransitive.
verb.
Do you know about transitive and intransitive?
Yes, sir. Transitive verb have no objects and transitive verb have object and intransitive verb no object.
Like that.
Like that, transitive verb he plays, he goes, he runs, and in Transtable he plays hockey. He go to market.
There should be
Yes, sir.
object. Okay.
Yes, sir.
And after that there is a transitive and
Intransitive.
intransitive. Okay. So I have asked you about the transitive and intransitive, and after that I think determiners.
Yes, sir.
And still I think you don't have did it.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So it was also fantastic.
Yes, sir.
And at last I would like to ask you about any type of accident story. Will you please tell me?
As a, there is no an accident happened with me.
Have you ever seen
Yes, of
on the
course.
way?
Yes, sir. I was going to Bahraich with my father. I have seen that there was a truck was coming and a biker was coming, and there was a collision between them, and they fall down on the road, and the biker has got died. Yes, sir.
So that accident was happened just before you.
Yes, sir.
You have seen that.
Yes, sir.
You had seen that.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So after that, I would like to ask you that's if you were there. So what did you do at that time
Yes.
when you had seen
Yes, sir.
that accident? Then what was your reaction there?
My reaction was that
Did
it should
haven't you
not be
called?
happen.
Huh?
It should not be happen. What happened? It should not be happen.
Okay. So didn't you call to police?
I have not called police, but there was an ambulance come just in 2 or 3 minutes.
To her?
3 minutes.
So it was a nice chatting with you, and after that, we will chat after 1 week.
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
when some more syllabus would be finished. Okay?
Yes, sir.
So it is my wishes,
Yes, sir.
and Bluebells want that you to be an IAS officer, and don't forget after that this academy, your teachers, your friends,